Hi, I'm Maxine Mannion from Maxine Mannion Staging and Design, and this is 14 Mariner Circle. Come on in. So today we're talking about my process in staging, and staging isn't just about sticking a bunch of furniture in a house, it's also about creating a feeling. So I look at three things when I'm staging a home. First, I look at the architecture and style of the home. Then I look at spacing and proportion, and then I look at the colors. So for this house, it is by the lagoon, so it has kind of a California coastal vibe, and it's also very white and bright in here. So we wanted to warm it up a bit with a jute rug, and then if you look at the spacing of this room, the best place to put the couch is in the middle. And I don't always put couches floating in the middle like this because I want to make the rooms look as big as possible. But in this case, it just made the most sense. So I went with a low and white couch so that it would just blend in seamlessly with the flow of the whole room, while also keeping in mind keeping an open path to the beautiful backyard. Buyers, when they walk through a house, they tend to walk to the window or to the slider. So I always keep that in mind when I'm designing a space. Another thing I want to talk about is the art over the fireplace. A lot of times we use a big mirror, but because this house has such high ceilings, I thought a really nice statement piece of art would look a lot better. And this house has a really great flow, so let's walk through to the dining room and then I'll show you the eat-in kitchen. So for the dining room, again, we wanted to make sure we used kind of a driftwood style table, kind of mirroring that California coastal vibe. And then also, whenever we do a home with more than 2 bedrooms, I always make sure we do a large enough dining table to seat 6 people, so that people can see that they can host big dinner parties and have enough room for their whole family. And in through the kitchen, again, you can see it's very white and bright in here. So we went with a lot of natural jute textures to warm up the space. Including a nice jute rug on the ground to warm up the tile, and a couple of pillows on the bar stools here. And then again with the art, I wanted to choose something with a nice glass frame just to elevate the space a bit more. We could have done a canvas in here or something, but I thought the nice frame with the glass just helped elevate the kitchen space. So yeah, you can imagine taking in a nice breakfast with your family here, and hopefully it evokes a nice feeling of happiness, and you can imagine doing some dishes while your kids have breakfast in the morning. We put these cute cheery pillows on the bar stools just to help bring a little bit more color into the space and help warm it up. And thanks so much for stopping by. Or should I say, can you go upstairs?